Cops arrest single black dude for using fake cash unaware he is head of Homeland Security. Mr. Daniel Cater, the respected principal of Oakwood High School, was not thinking about a school of responsibilities that bright Saturday morning. He was simply enjoying being a father. The mall was alive with weekend laughter as he and his 12-year-old son Ryan walked together toward the sneaker store. Remember, no begging for the most expensive pair. Mr. Carter teased and Ryan grinned, promising to behave. Inside the store, it felt like a perfect day until the world reminded them that not everyone sees people for who they are. When Mr. Carter handed the cashier a crisp $100 bill, her cheerful face suddenly changed. Suspicion filled her eyes as she examined the note under the light. Without saying a word, she pressed a silent alarm. Minutes later, two foolish officers rushed in, led by Sergeant Black, a man whose confidence came with arrogance. "What's going on here?" he demanded. Scanning the store, the cashier quickly said, "I think the money's fake." Before Mr. Cater could speak, Black snatched the bill, glanced at it briefly, and said, "Yeah, definitely fake." Ryan's hand tightened around his father's, fear showing in his small eyes. "Dad," he whispered. Black turned sharply. "Quiet, kid," he barked. When Mr. Cater stepped forward protectively, saying, "Please don't talk to my son like that," Black smirked and said, "Oh, so now you are resisting." In seconds, things escalated. Black shoved him, twisted his arm, and snapped the handcuffs onto his wrist. Ryan screamed. He did not do anything, but his cries were drowned out by the noise of the shocked crowd. People recorded the scene, whispering and staring as the respected principal was forced to his knees. His face pressed against the cold tire floor while his son cried helplessly nearby. In that moment, Mr. Cater's heart broke, not because of the humiliation, but because of his son was seeing the ugliness of a world that still judged people by appearances instead of truth. At the police station, the officer mocked him, joking about fake bills and fake stories. Mr. Cater stayed calm, repeating that money is real. You will see. Their laughter stopped when one officer dumped his wallet on the desk and an ID card slid out. Principal Daniel Cater, Oakwood High School, the officer read aloud, his tone suddenly uneasy. Silence filled the room. The same people who had insulted him moments before now stumbled over apologized. The foolish chief ran in, his face pale. "Mr. Cater, I am deeply sorry. This is a terrible misunderstanding." But Mr. Cater met his eyes and said quietly, "No, chief, this is not a misunderstanding. It is a pattern you have all ignored." That night back home, Ryan could not stop crying. "Dad, they are saying on the news that you resist arrest," he whispered. Mr. Cater hugged him tightly. "They are lying, son. But lies can't bury the truth forever." As the city slept, Mr. Cater sat at his desk, determined to uncover what really happened. By morning, he had found security footage and body cam evidence proving he had done nothing wrong. And something even darker, those officers had been following him before he even entered the mall. It was not bad luck, it was planned. Someone wanted to break him, to make an example of him, but they did not know who they were dealing with. When the school board asked him to take a break until the investigation is over, he did not crumble. He rose. He started working with teachers, students, and parents to fight unfair treatment in their community. He met with honest police officers who wanted reform. Together they built a movement about truth, respect, and justice. It was not just about clearing his name anymore. It was about making sure no one else faced what he had. One quiet evening, Ryan sat beside him and said, Dad, you once told me caters don't bow to bullies. Mr. Caters smiled, eyes filled with pride and determination. That night, son, we don't bow, we rise. He looked out the window at the glowing city lights because when we rise, others find the courage to rise too. And to everyone hearing his story, let this be a reminder your worth is not decided by anyone's prejudice or ignorance. Your voice matters, truth matters, courage matters. So, if you believe in standing tall when the world tries to push you down, if you believe in kindness and justice, then stand with us, subscribe to this channel, and join this journey. Because, like Mr. Cater and Ryan, we don't bow, we rise together.